Very good evening to all of you. I'm Sridhar here. Glad to see that before 8:30 itself, we have about 21 participants and more to come. I'm sure that Indian Standard Time will invite them a little later. Those of you who can see me, who can hear me, just switch on your video and just raise your hand so that I'm clear that my voice is audible and I'm also visible to people. So can you just raise your hands? Okay, nice. So my request to some of you would be that please switch on your video because I would like to speak to people rather than black screen. Instead of black screen, I would like to speak to people. If faces are visible, then that will be a motivation for me also to ensure that I speak the right language and I give you the right communication to all of you. Glad to see that Bobbili, Murali, Krishnamurti,
Yes,
Muhammad
sir.
Rafi,
Yes, sir.
yeah, all these people have now opened up. Nice.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to mute every one of you for time being and then invite people wherever necessary because otherwise there'll be a little bit of chaos. So let me first welcome people who have come here. Start with Kumar, then Gaurav, Babli, Murali, Darshan, Ilango, Raju, Gaurav Jain, Goldie Bhai, Harish, Jacob Thomas, Vishal Jain, Kadamba Brahmaji, Krishnamurti, K.S. Gaud, Muhammad Rafi, Parthiban, Shekhar T, Shruti Gupta, Sumedh Kamble, P. Srinivas Gaud, Rahul Garge. Okay, these are the current 21 people. And I'm seeing that some of you have, already attended my last week's webinar and you have also joined my webinar. Example is my WhatsApp class and all that. Okay. Vishal Jain has joined. Shekhar T, I think, has joined. And I'm also seeing one more, say Gaurav Jain. Gaurav Jain also has joined. So for you, Gaurav Jain, Vishal Jain, and Shekhar T, this program will be a repeat. So if you wish to be there, you are most welcome because you will be a live testimonial for for the new group of members who have joined today for the webinar. You can be my voice saying that, what inspired you? And we have already gone through 3-4 days of sessions. So you can share your experience with people. Alternatively, if you feel that, no, this is going to be a repeat and you need not be here, so you're most welcome to leave also. So it's up to you. I'm giving it the option to you. You can decide whether to be there or not. Yalango also has joined, very nice. So I think quite a few people who have attended last week also have once again have joined. This is because what happens is when I schedule my webinar for the next week, let's assume today whoever has signed up and registered, even they will get the message. So it will appear as if you got an invitation to attend the meeting, but there's no control. There's no way that I can control that part. Not to go to people who have already registered and all that, unless I do some circus in that. Otherwise, it'll go to everybody. Whoever has attended also will get the invitation once again. Nothing wrong because it's always, every time, whatever I'm going to talk to you about, the content may be the same, but the way I present it may be different. Last time I would have presented it differently, and this time I will be presenting it. Also, it also depends on the interaction with newcomers who have come in. So that'll be a good experience for all of you. Okay, so I will take about another 5 more minutes towards introduction part. Because 8:35, I'm sure that more people will come and join. So we'll give them that 8:40 time. And from 8:40, I will start the session. Okay, till 8:40, what do we do? So we can probably have some sort of interaction, okay, where I'll be asking you about your real estate business experience so far. Are you newcomer? If you're experienced, have you cracked deals? If not, what kind of challenges have you gone through? So these things you can share, and let's find out. So I will be inviting people to speak. And in fact, you can also volunteer by raising your hand. If Kumar has already raised the hand, so does it mean that you already, Vijay Kumar also has raised the hand? So let me invite Vijay Kumar. I'll unmute him. Please unmute yourself. Yeah, Vijay Kumar. Kindly switch on your video also so that you're spotlighted and people see you. Okay. Yeah. Vijay Kumar. Say hello.
Good evening, sir. Hello.
Good evening, Vijay Kumar. Yes, sir. Vijay Kumar. Yes, go ahead.
Sir, first of all, I would like to thank you that you are making people have some confidence in themselves to enter in the journey of creating wealth in real estate. So,
thank you so much.
Hats off to you, because it gives us real estate is the only business which gives us freedom of time, freedom of money, so many freedom, because we all are slaves in our jobs or wherever we are, because you have already faced this journey, and that's why I learned a lot from you. Although I am not a real estate agent, I'm an investor. Basically, I'm an investor who try to create wealth. I'm investing from 2006. In some of my deals, I have earned 10x, up to 10x. I invested 9 lakh, and it has become 90, and like that. Although I have not lost, but some of my investments, they were not 5x, 10x, like in flats, some of the apartment in Delhi NCR. In 2014, whatever was the rate, still it is same. But since I have invested in different pockets, I have invested in agricultural land also, and I am very bullish. Basically, this is my passion. And I'm very bullish on this. And एक होता ना साहब कि किसी चीज से मोहब्बत करो, जो काम करो उससे मोहब्बत करो. तो मुझे इस लाइन से सर मोहब्बत है. Sometimes I tell others also that although I don't share these feelings with everybody, but क्या होता है कि जो मैखाना है उसमें सब शराबी हैं. तो ऐसे ही this is also we people are all are birds are of the same nature, and birds are of the same flock जो है. So that's why I'm sharing my heartly feelings with you, and thank you very much, sir. And with your guidance, we will excel further. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so I will invite now Kumar. Kumar, who has also, raised his hand. So Kumar, you can unmute and speak. Kumar, unmute yourself and speak. I've given you the permission to unmute. I think he has raised his hand, or he's having some technical issue. He's not able to unmute himself. So I'm seeing Harish also has unmuted now. Raised his hand. So please unmute Harish. Yes, Harish. Please switch on your video also so that I can spotlight you.
Yeah, I'm in outside.
Okay, so be louder. At least you speak to be louder so that people can hear you.
Yeah. Good evening, all. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, you conduct the webinar. Great opportunity, me and new people and new in real estate. I completed 1 year in this month, 23rd.
Okay.
I deal 25 sales. I deal 25 deals.
Okay. 25.
Yeah, sir.
25 sales you have done.
Yeah, sir.
Amazing. How did you do this?
Yeah, I learning 6 months. I learning after 6 months. I sell 25. Just 6 months.
What is the value? What is the value of the property? What property are you selling?
My property villa, sir. Mostly my property ticket high value. 2 CR to mostly 5 CR.
Okay, you are working in that company or you are working as an agent?
Yeah, I'm working in company. I'm in Hyderabad.
Okay, so you got some good support of lead generation and all that from the company.
No, sir. I lead generation my personal, sir.
Oh, your personal. Okay, you generate leads.
Yeah, I generate leads and I get the leads and I close my personals.
Okay, so how do you generate leads, Harish?
Yeah, I lead generation in manpower and team recruitment and online portals also, marketing, digital marketings. 3 ways.
You are doing it. Very
Yes.
nice. Good. Very nice.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. I think I should probably conduct a sort of one-to-one discussion with you as an interview.
Yes, sir.
But that interview might help many other people, because 25 sales is not a small number. It's a very good number, and you're talking about 2 crores and above. Okay.
Yes. Yes,
so naturally, I think you should share your experience, how you are able to crack this deal, that too in 6 months' time. Correct?
Yeah, most of the clients in NRI, sir. My client.
Yeah, correct. So you need to educate people that how you are able to generate NRI clients for this. Okay?
Yes, sure.
So let's have a discussion. I want you to share, Gaurav, just collect his number, Harish's number.
Yes, sir.
Just direct message. Gaurav is my co-host. He is there.
Yes, sir.
He's my team member. So he's going to interact with you in the chat box now.
Yes,
and collect your number so that later on he will pass it on to me and I will make arrangements for some interview to happen sometime next week. Okay?
Yeah, sure, sir. Definitely.
Okay. Gaurav, you please collect it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Harish. Okay, so now it's 8:42. So let me begin today's program. Primarily, I invited all of you to, understand why real estate industry is going through some sort of battle, wherein many people, 85% of the agents, generally they fail. They don't see great success. It is quite unfortunate that they are not able to see success. Apart from Harish, right? Are there people who have who can call themselves successful in real estate business? If you can call yourself as a successful businessman in real estate, can you type me in the chat box? Okay, what is success? Success means number of deals should be very good and good amount of money you should have earned from real estate industry. If these 2 things have happened, that means you are successful. So if there are people who have seen good amount of deals, good amount of money, then you can type me in the chat box. That means I know that you are successful in this industry. So I would like to see how many of you are actually posting me in the chat box, apart from Harish. So I don't see anybody. There is one. Harish, you have already, said that you are successful. So we know that. Apart from you, I want to know who else is successful. So what is successful means? It means that you've done very good deal and good amount of money you have earned. K.S. Goud has said that he is successful. So I would like to quickly have a chat with him to find out what does he mean by success? How many deals he has cracked? Yeah, please unmute yourself, Goud. K.S. Goud. Yeah. K.S. Goud, please unmute yourself, say hello, and then if you can unmute, if you can switch on your video, I'll spotlight.
Just now, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Goud.
Yeah.
How many deals have you done?
This month I have done 2 only.
Okay. And over the last, since how long you have been in the real estate industry?
Just 1 year.
1 year. So how, in this 1 year journey, how many deals you have cracked?
Yeah, 1 year mean that 6 months, 6 to 8 months I have lent more. I came from chartered. I am a semi-qualified chartered accountant. That's why the real estate is new. So that's why I am a learner. Just result came this month only.
This month.
Last month, 20th onwards, I'm getting
success.
Also, two leads.
Fair enough. This is a reasonable success.
Yes, sir.
But it has taken 6 months for you to crack deals, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so many others have not responded. It means that there is no great success for all of you, right? Why is that? So we need to analyze why we are not able to succeed. Why many of us are not able to succeed. Okay. See, real estate is such a lucrative industry that if you know how to do this business, right? This is one of the best business that you can imagine. You can ever imagine. This cannot compete with any other business. There is no other business which can give you bigger money than this. Okay, people claim, every business people claim, network marketing people claim that the biggest thing that you can do is join network marketing industry and you can earn big money. Okay, it's not easy. There also, it's not going to be that easy to earn big money. But real estate industry is for all, actually. Anybody can do this business, provided they know how to do this business. Marketing, it's basically marketing, and you should know how to do this business. This business, I'm a marketing professional right from the age of 25. Okay, almost close to around 40 years of sales experience I've got. 40 years. First 20 years I've been in the entrepreneur. I've been in the employment journey, right? And then the next 20 years I've been in the entrepreneurship journey. Okay, but throughout I've been in the sales and marketing. Okay, when I was in the employment journey, the biggest position that I was able to hold was vice president of a large IT company, and it was IT education department that I was looking after, where you set up franchise centers, computer education centers, and then you market franchisees, and also you take the company from whatever turnover that it was there to 10x at least. That is the kind of task that I had. But I was able to take the company from 1 crore business to 45 crores of business in a span of just 18 months' time. That's because of my sales and marketing experience. I'm an MBA graduate. I've done marketing management from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. So, and then being practically being a street smart sales guy. I've done all that. So I've been carrying the briefcase and then walking in the hot sun of 40. Okay. So, it's almost close to around, 40 degrees centigrade and all that. I used to travel in the hot sun. So I've done all that hard work and then seen success, reached pinnacle heights. I started as sales representative and became vice president of a company and taken the company from 1 crore to 45 crores. Then a situation came that when I had to come out of that and become an entrepreneur. I became an entrepreneur for real estate business. Because that was the easiest one. I had nearly about 9 properties myself, and a situation came where I had to sell those 9 properties. So I had to get into real estate business, not by choice, but you can say majboori, right? I got into it. Then I thought I can do very well, but I could not do well. Nearly about 6 months, 9 months, no deals. Nothing happened. I was wondering, 800 people were working under my leadership, right? Still, with that kind of an experience, when I came to real estate business, I could not succeed. 6 months, 9 months, no sales, zero sales, zero income. Zero sales means zero income. So what will you do? And my lifestyle had already gone up to such an extent that if I don't earn 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs kind of money, it will be very difficult for me. That's the kind of average monthly income I should earn. But did not happen. 6 to 9 months. I'm talking about 20 years back. Okay. Then I was wanting to find out that a man of this caliber, how come that I have not been able to succeed? I could not believe myself. I wanted to do some research. And then finally something told me that I should learn this business. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm thinking that everything I'm doing is right. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but somebody has to tell me that I'm doing wrong. Because I was thinking I was doing everything right. A lot of site visits were happening. Okay, a lot of lead generation was happening. I used to, every week, very busy, almost about 5 to 6 site visits I used to show. The whole week, whole month, from morning till evening, I keep working, heavy work because I want to earn big money, but no success. Then I found one advertisement which came in the newspaper, which said that, they're looking for a freelancer. One company, broking company, international broking company. It announced saying that we are in the lookout for freelancers. So I took a chance and went to this company. I asked that person that, yes, I'm here to come and explore. What is the opportunity that you are going to give us? Then he asked me as to what is your experience in real estate. I told him 6-9 months. And he asked me the next question, have you cracked any deals? I said, no. I said, then he said, you have come to the right place. Here you can crack deals every month. I said, very good. You're going to give me inventories. You're going to give me leads. So that shouldn't be a problem for me. So I'm so glad that I've come to the right place. Give me all these things and I'll be able to crack deals. He said, no, I won't give you inventories. I won't give you leads also, customers also. But still you will be able to crack a deal every month, he said. I said, how is it possible? He said that, first of all, you must, knowing my background that I've been a vice president and all that, he thought that I will be very egoistic because high level person, and he should come and work as a realtor here. So he said that, first of all, tell me, whether you can work like a realtor. Realtor is something where you have to go in the field and take people along with you, show them the property. All these things must happen. Are you ready to take up such kind of tasks? He said, yes, I'm ready because I need to succeed in this business. I told him. Then he said, okay, then this is the right place you have come. But I'll tell you that you have to source your own inventories and you will have to source your own buyers. Both you have to do. My job, that is the company's job, is to give you good training. I will only train you. Okay. Jai Kilnani, no, my friend. I'm not going to recommend Remax or anybody. Okay. I'm going to talk about my own personal experience, and I'm going to talk about my WhatsApp class, which I'm going to introduce. If you stay till the end, you will know what it is. Okay. Okay. Then what happened was, I told him that if I have to find my own inventories and my own buyers, okay, you are saying that you're going to give me training. Training on what is it? Then he said that I'm going to train you to identify the right kind of property which is saleable. What happens generally is that all of us have faced this situation. We are getting properties, anything and everything, we keep on taking it. Anybody says that I have a property, can you sell it? You say that, okay, what is the brokerage that you're going to offer? He says that I'll give you 5% brokerage. Then you say, fine, very good. And the property will be some God-forsaken place, which is not at all saleable. So whatever amount of time that you spend on that particular property, it is going to take a huge time, a lot of time. It will consume a lot of time. And still, you don't know that whether you should take up that property or not. But just because it has come, you will take it up. Okay. Then he said, I will train you that you can source the right kind of property, which is saleable. That is one thing you will learn. Second thing is, I will also make you learn how to identify the right buyer, genuine buyer for the property, because we get a lot of leads and we attend to a lot of leads. Every lead we keep on attending to them, and we keep on spending a lot of time with them, ultimately to discover that they are not all that serious about it. This is the issue. How many of you have faced this problem? If you have faced this problem, type me in the chat box. Meaning you are attending to a lot of leads and you discover that they are not very serious about it. Shruti Gupta, Muhammad Rafi. So only 2 people. Rest of the people are not facing this problem. Everybody seems to be doing very well then, in that case. KS Gaud, I'm sure. Thank you so much. Please respond. Please be interactive. And I would be happy if you can keep interacting. Jay Kilnani said, me, Rahul, yeah, good. So most of you will be facing this kind of problem. Okay. So you need to come out of that. For that, you need a good training, right? How to identify the right buyer, genuine buyer, because we get hundreds of leads and we have to find out genuine buyer. How to find out? How to find out? In order to find out a genuine buyer, you need to ask them questions. Okay, and how many questions? The minimum that I would recommend for all of you to ask is about 15 questions. 15 questions. Maximum any number. The 15 questions have to be asked and they should give you reply for this. When you get a reply to all these 15 questions, at the end of that 15th question, you will 100% you will be able to discover whether this buyer is a genuine buyer or not. You will get an answer for all that, and then you can decide whether to devote time for this man or not. What are those 15 questions? Those 15 questions are very, very vital, very sensitive questions. Very sensitive questions those questions are. Like, for example, it may even go to ask him that, do you have a pre-approved loan or not? So if you ask him this question, he's going to get annoyed. How dare you ask me these questions? Right? Buyer is going to get annoyed. He thinks that he is already a big shot because he's planning to buy a property. So when you ask him that question that do you have a pre-approved loan, he will get annoyed. It is quite natural, but you need to find out a way of asking. You must ask him. If you don't get an answer, then you will not be able to identify whether he's a genuine buyer or not. So first of all, you should know what are those 15 questions. Okay. And those 15 questions, if I sit and tell you right now, it's going to consume almost 1 hour for that. So what I would suggest is that those of you who are interested in knowing what are these 15 questions, all that you need to do is to message me in my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is 63636689996. I have put that in my chat box. So you have to message me asking for these 15 questions. Then I'll send all of you. Whoever is asking, I'll be sending the 15 questions. These are questions which are very, very vital questions you should ask. And I've also told you that how you should ask these questions. In what manner you should ask these questions. How to ask these questions without hurting the sentiments of the buyer. The buyer should not get annoyed about it. Okay? Questions to seller also is there. Yes, questions to seller also is there. I've got a seller guide, buyer guide, agent's guide. Everything is available. Okay? So I can slowly and steadily, as you build relationship with me, I can start sharing all this information to you. Okay. So then I found out that after getting in, he said that the brokerage sharing, the company man told me that the brokerage sharing will be in this manner. 75% will go to the company and 25% is for me. But my job is to identify buyer, identify property, take the customers to the site visit at my cost, release any advertisement that is required at my cost, generate leads at my cost, right? Everything is at my cost. Company will not give you anything. Company will give you a desk space, okay, and a training. That's all. For that, they need 75%. So I said, it is very unfair. You're asking 75% and you're giving me only 25%. He said, Why? The choice is yours. These are company's policies. You need to either accept it or leave it. So I said, since I had not seen any sales for 9 months, I decided that I will take it for about 3 months. And I'll see what happens. He says every month I can crack a deal. So let me try it out. So if I can crack a deal like that, it will be nice. So 3 months, I thought I will work only for 3 months. But I ended up being with them for 18 months. In this 18 months time, my personal income was 22.5 lakhs. Okay, which means I have generated a brokerage turnover of 1 crore over the 18 months time, out of which 75 lakhs has gone to the company and 25 lakhs has come to me. Supposing I had not taken that option, for another 18 months also, I would not have seen this kind of income. I'm sure. 22 lakhs and all, I would not have been able to see because I was making so many mistakes. So many mistakes. All those mistakes I did not do after I joined this company. And that is why my success rate was very high. If at all I used to deal with people, I used to deal only with serious people, serious customers who are actually going to invest money and purchase a property. So I used to identify such a person only and then deal with him. So naturally closure used to take place. So I was not wasting my time on junk leads, on leads who are not very serious, leads who are just explorers. I was not at all spending time with them. And at the same time, I was not accepting all properties to sell. I was only accepting those properties which are saleable, which can be accepted by people. So these two things I was able to match very well. And that's why my success rate was very high. So in this group of people, who are about 35 of them are right now there, I'm sure that most of the people are facing one problem, that you have been showing to customers week after week after week, but whenever you try to follow up with them, right, they don't pick up your call at all. They don't answer your call. They don't give you any replies. Has it happened? Yes, no, to all of you. Yes or no? After the site visit is over, right? You try to follow up and then find out what has happened. So have you taken a decision to purchase? You will not get a reply at all. You will not even pick up your phone call. No reply. Yes, Amir Shah, no buyers. All this is because we have been dealing with wrong people. Because they are not the right customers. If they are right customers, they would have definitely replied. Okay, those who are replying to your, they're 50-50 chances that they are very serious buyers. So you need to work with those people who are actually responsive, who respond to your questions, who attend to you, who give you respect. We should do this business with a lot of dignity and respect. Unfortunately, some of our agents, they give up all the respect. They don't, sometimes, I feel why they are doing business like this. They said, so in a sentence of one sentence or 2 minutes telephone call, they will say 20 sirs. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Done, sir. Yes, sir. Come, sir. Okay, sir. Bye, sir. See you, sir. I'll send you, sir. Every word, every sentence they will be using, sir, 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 so much. Not required. You are in the business. You have to deal with the people at your own level. You must not think that you are low and he is high. Not at all. Sometimes, when I take some of the customers that I see, they feel very low and I am very high. Why? Because I go in my BMW car and he comes in a scooter with his wife to take to see the site. So just imagine what kind of feeling he will have with me. My God, real estate agent. Dekho, BMW car is coming in that. So point is not to show off. Point that I'm trying to say is that do business with dignity. Jay Kilani is saying, I feel that there should be some consulting charges as we spend our time, energy, and money. If you are paid for site visit, it would be good. Okay. No, Consultation, see, that makes it, you have to become a consultant, no doubt about it. You should not be an agent. What is a consultant role? Many people say that, I am a real estate consultant. Do you know what is real estate consultant's role actually? The role of a consultant is that the customer or the seller must find you as a person to consult property purchase or property selling. Meaning, he doesn't know. He doesn't know because he has a problem. So he is coming to you because you are an expert in that. So if you are an expert, then you should give him the right kind of advice. You should take up this role. To come to this role and to act as a consultant, you must have adequate knowledge of the industry. And you should have good amount of experience behind you to become a consultant. Otherwise, supposing he asks you some question and you will say, I get back to you, or you give him some wrong answers, or you are not fluent, you don't know about that, then you will not be considered as a consultant. You will be an agent, that's all. Agent's role is what? Show the property. If he likes it, he will say, yes, I like it. If he doesn't like it, he will say, okay, I'll get back to you, and you have to come back. That's all. Your role is only to show the property and come back. That is agent's role. A consultant role is being an advisor. So all of us aspire to become advisors. All of us want to be called as consultants. But have you taken the efforts to become a consultant? For that, what is required? Knowledge. Where will you get the knowledge? Attending webinars of this nature, then building relationship with people like this, and definitely having somebody who is very well experienced in this industry as your guide or mentor. It is very, very important for all of us. I have a mentor, even now at this age. I have a mentor who guides me, how to lead my life. I've got multiple businesses. I'm not into only one. Multiple things I do. But I have a mentor, despite being very successful in life. Okay? I'm reasonably very successful in life. In spite of that, I have a mentor. Because without a mentor, I would not have reached this place at all. I would have been somewhere. Acha, sir, we never knew the difference. We were told that agent and consultant is almost the same. Correct. Everybody thinks it is the same. No. The role of an agent is different. The role of a consultant is different. Some people say that real estate advisor. Okay. Some people say real estate consultant, real estate broker, right? Real estate agent. Broker is matchmaker. Okay. What is the role of a broker? Broker word came from the marriage fixing, marriage matchmaking. That person is called as a broker. Here also it came as broker. Why? Because buyer's requirement and seller's property should match, and your role is to match their requirement. So the buyer tells you that, this is the kind of property that I'm looking for. I want a 3 BHK. I want in this particular location. I want this kind of a space. I want that to be east facing or north facing. He gives you this requirement. Then you have 10, 15 properties in your hand. Out of these 10, 15 properties, you select any one. And then you decide, you tell them that, this should be suitable for you, and you try to match that property. Okay. That's the role of a broker. That's what you are doing. Okay. Now, simply matching, simply taking some property and then trying to sell is a salesman's job. Okay. And simply, whatever he gives you, even if it is not matching, somewhere it is matching, but you still say that this property will probably be the right property for you, you purchase this. Here also is not an actual consultant role. The consultant role is to understand his requirement, educate him, make him understand that, supposing he says that, look, there are some people who ask like this, I have got budget of 50 lakhs, right? I can spend 50 lakhs, but I want property in the heart of the city, where the lowest property value will be 2 crores. And he says, I want it for 50 lakhs in that place. Now that's his requirement. Okay. Half the people, what they do, ये तो पागल है, उसको छोड़ो, उसको पता नहीं है, तो why break our head into that? Okay. The role of a consultant comes here. The role of a consultant is what? Educate that man. Educate that man to say that, if you want 50 lakhs property, forget about this location. Okay. Make him understand that in this location, only 2 crores worth of property is available. 50 lakhs property will not be available here. But you will get 50 lakhs property 20 kilometers away from this place. Because in that place, it is available. Okay. So this is what you need to say as a consultant. Educate him. If you educate him, then you are taking up the role of a consultant. Why will he listen to you? You must, when you are educating him, you must exhibit your knowledge in the industry to that person. If you have very good knowledge about this industry, then he will think that, wow, this man is great. So I need to take his help and advice, because I am going to invest some 50 lakhs and 70 lakhs and 80 lakhs and all that kind of money. So I need this kind of a person to educate me, train me, give me proper advice as to what kind of property that I should buy. I should not end up buying wrong properties. So that's the kind of perception you must be giving it to buyers, prospective buyers. Then he is a consultant. I hope I made it very clear for all of you to understand the difference between an agent and a consultant. A consultant can earn very good money. An agent can earn very little money, because agent has not grown himself to become a consultant. You're only showing the property and coming back. So there you can't see big money. Analyzing capacity will be very minimal. You won't be able to judge the person whether he's a real buyer or not, whether this property is really worth that seller's price, whatever seller is quoting. You should be in a position to analyze and tell him that the price that you are quoting is wrong. That is consultant role. You must give him the facts and figures, give him a comparative study of the location, then make him understand that this is how you should be selling at this kind of a price. So if he is willing to accept these kind of suggestions given by you, then he has accepted you as a consultant. Okay, so graduate yourself. Graduate yourself to become consultant. Never do this business all alone, because this business is to do with team, with network of people, with other agents. You should work with all those people. And this industry is such a volatile industry that a lot of people will try to cheat you. They will, because money is big, they will bypass you. You take the customer to the developer and the customer become friends. You are thrown out, right? You will be thrown out. They do the sales. You will not get any commission. This can happen. You will refer one lead to another broker. That broker will walk away with this, customer. You will not know what has happened. You will not get, even if sales has happened, you will not get your share of commission. All these things will happen in this industry if you don't wake up, if you don't become expert, if you don't become a consultant. It will happen to you. Everyone, it is happening. Everyone, whoever says that, sir, cheating hota hai, ye hota hai, ye hota hai, matlab, that means you're not grown up. You have not grown yourself to become so successful that, people will just simply fool you. They'll simply keep on fooling you and you get fooled. Because the money is big. Everybody will do that. But there are ways to make sure that, I'll give you one typical example of Jamir Mohammed I think he's there. Jamir Mohammed. Zamir, are you there? Jamir, by any chance? Yes, Jamir is here. Correct. Jamir, can you unmute yourself? I said yes. Hello. Last week he attended my webinar. Zamir attended my webinar and he has joined my WhatsApp class. Okay. Now he's here, so that's why I could see his name. He asked me one question. He is facing.
Hello.
Yes, Zamir.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. So his question is, just listen, correct me if I'm wrong, Zamir. His question is, he's taking customer to a developer. They both become friends and he's thrown out of the place. He doesn't get his commission. You have a problem like this, Zamir?
No, I haven't faced this issue yet, but I come to know this because since I am a beginner, I come to know these type of things are happening in a large scale.
Correct. So he has raised a question and he asked me that how to tackle this kind of a situation. Okay. So he's asking me how to, I mean, many of you are also facing this kind of questions in your mind. The simple answer for this is if you are able to build a very good relationship with the buyer, okay, this cannot happen. I'll tell you how you can build a relationship with them. Before showing the site, okay, you must have met the customer and you must have exhibited your credibility in front of the customer. What do you mean by credibility? Your knowledge. Your knowledge about, supposing you say that I'm a beginner, he will take you for a ride. Take it for guaranteed, 100% I can write in stamp paper and give you. Never ever say that you are a beginner. If you say you are a beginner, you are finished. He will simply ride over you and he will not give you brokerage. He will use you very well. He will exploit you very well. So you must never share your weaknesses. Your weaknesses, you're a beginner. That you should never say. Okay. Next thing is how to convince him, how to make him feel that I'm important for him. So you must genuinely help him. How to genuinely help him? You tell me which developer will talk anything negative about his own property. Will anybody talk? Will any developer talk anything negative about his property? Yes, no. Nobody will talk. Right? Nobody will say anything negative about his own property. So, if the buyer goes to that developer, the salesperson is only going to talk only positive things about that property. He will say, sir, ye aisa hai, wo aisa hai, property badhiya hai. So this pricing is also very, very good. No, there is no comparison with any other property. We have used this kind of Italian marbles, that marbles, this one, all those plus points, he will keep on talking about it, but he will never say anything negative. But you as an agent, right? You as a consultant, you will know what are the negatives of the property. The negatives means could be, example, I'll give you an example. There could be a graveyard next to the project. Do you think the developer sales team will say that next to my project, there is a graveyard, sir? Will he say? Yes, no. Just tell me yes or no in the chat box. Will any salesperson of a developer, will he boldly tell the buyer that there is a graveyard next to my project? Will he say? Supposing he says, what happens? The buyer will not buy. Buyer, when he comes to know that there is a graveyard next to the project, he will not even come there. Right? Some people discover on their own. Some people will come to know later on. After booking and all that, they will come to know, and then cancellation happens afterwards. Because salesperson never tells you anything negative. But you as an agent should make the buyer believe that you are a very honest person, very transparent person, very helping nature person. So you must tell the customer that if you deal through me, I'm going to give you the right property at the right price. Okay. For me, I've got 10, 15 properties in my hand. If you don't like this property, don't worry, I will show you another property. But I will not oversell this property and make you buy. I will tell you the plus of this property, and I will also tell you minus of this property. And you take a decision of that. If you ask my recommendation, I will tell you what to do. Okay. But if you want to take a call, go by the facts, and I'm going to share the facts with you. Okay. There is a graveyard next to this project. Is it okay for you? Now, leave the decision to the buyer. Now, what will the buyer think? Buyer will think that this man is honest. This man is trying to help me, right? So I don't think I should miss this fellow. I should bypass this person and go to the developer directly. Will he think or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Will he think or not? This is exactly what you need to do to build a relationship with the buyer. So you are given him an impression that you are a true, honest, and transparent person. And there you have won him, right? You should win the buyer and then ensure that he remains with you forever. This is the role that you should play. Then this bypassing, double crossing, cheating, nothing will happen to you. Nothing of this sort will happen to you. Okay? Fine. Did I make sense so far? Whatever I told you? So far, did I make sense? Yes, no? All of you, please reply. Yes, no? I'm seeing a lot of yes coming. Yes. Shaukat Ali is not responding. Shaukat Ali, I want your opinion also. Say yes or no. Valuable information. Right. Okay, thank you. Shaukat Ali is still not responded. Okay, fine. Now my question to you is that in order to come out and become very successful, I will recommend strongly for you to have a mentor. Somebody must guide you. Somebody must tell you you are doing wrong. Somebody might tell you this is the road that you should take. Somebody must be willing to make you successful, help you become successful. Okay, my recommendation is that. How many of you really feel that you all require mentor? If you feel that you require a mentor, type me in the chat box. That means I know that you need a mentor, you need a guide. Rishabh, Muhammad Rafi, Harish, Elango, John, Sureka Thakur, K.S. Gaud, Shaukat Ali, Amir Shah. Yes, okay. How many of you feel that having spoken about real estate so far, the last 20 years, my journey has been amazing in the real estate industry. Ups and downs have been there, but I have been always climbing up. Today, I'm living in a 3 crore apartment and I have a wonderful BMW car to move around. And I lead a very luxurious life. My apartment is 470 feet higher from the ground level. The entire city is like as if, I am coming by flight every day. Apart from my bedroom, I can see the entire city. Beautiful lightings, beautiful. This is the kind of life that I'm leading. How did this come? Real estate. Okay, which means I'm successful, right? Now, with this success behind me, I am sure that I'll be able to guide all of you to become successful. How many of you would like to accept me as your mentor? Me in the chat box you can put. Elango started, Tameen, Muhammad Rafi, John Isaac, Harish, Suresh Thakur, Suresh Thakur says all, every one of us he says. Shaukat Ali, Rahul Garge, Zamir, K.S. Gaud, Mukesh Sirohi, Tyagarajan, right, good. No, generally I've seen that, especially after the COVID period, the real estate teaching, I thought I'm the first person to start. Then later on, I could see many other coaches are also there in the industry, but they all were born later on. Each one has got their own strengths. Everyone is doing exceedingly well. in the coaching industry, the training industry, right? I always felt that, I should be different than everybody else. In whatever I do, I should be innovative. I should be, people should see me as a person which is, he's coming out of the box ideas. He's coming with out of the box ideas. And I have to create a lot of success stories. I actually generally create a lot of success stories. I'm also in the field of NGO fundraising. I have made a 72-year-old man, whose balance sheet for 3 years has been 9 lakhs. And in 8 months' time, his numbers went up to 1.4 crores because of my training. I've been able to bring this kind of results for people. Even in the real estate industry, people have failed, they've been miserably failing in generating leads and all that. But the moment they have taken up my course, in less than about 60 days or 90 days time, they have been able to generate huge number of leads. When you have huge number of leads, then the law of average will start working. Something will work out. Every month, some deals will happen. Can be successful. And I could see also that people come out with expensive courses. 25,000, 30,000, 50,000 kind of money and all that is there. And I have got Rishabh Porwell is talking about what is there in your course. Yes, I'm coming to that. I have got multiple courses. Okay, but I'll tell you what is that I'm going to promote today. A lot of people come with this kind of courses with expensive pricing part. So I decided that, I will not be expensive. I will come out with a very, very nominal fee value. And I will make them first see a success and then make them get into my bigger course and pay me bigger money. Okay, when you see success, you will not mind paying me for a bigger course. I can't take that kind of a course at the beginning itself. So I came out with a very, very base level WhatsApp course, WhatsApp class. What is this WhatsApp class? Okay, I'll pull out my mind map and explain to you in giving you some details about this. "60 days WhatsApp class is what I am actually introducing now. What will be there in the 60 days WhatsApp class? So let me give you the objective first. The objective is to make you crack one deal within next 60 days time. Okay, actually generally it can happen even before 60 days also. But the maximum time that I'm taking is about 60 days time. Crack one deal within 60 days. I'll be able to guide you to select the best property in your city. I'll tell you that this is the best property that you should select and you should sell. Okay, you may come out with 10, 15 properties in your list, but I will tell you out of these 10, 15 properties, which one is the best property for you to sell. Take that and then sell that. Okay. We'll be able to generate leads for that property also in case you want my help, right? You can generate leads on your own. I'll tell you, I'll guide you how to generate leads on your own. But if you need my help also in generating leads for that particular property, I can help you in generating leads for that. How will I help you? I will promote that property, generate leads and give you those leads for you to work on that. Then I will also guide you how to nurture leads to come for a site visit. On that site visit, when it comes with a family. He should come with a family. For that, some guidance is required, right? So I'll be able to guide you how to nurture these leads and make them come for a site visit. How to negotiate after the site visit. How to close deal. How to collect brokerage, which is very important. Brokerage is very important. That's our bread and butter. If we don't get that money, then what's the point in doing this business? How to collect reference. So this will be the main objective of this 60-day WhatsApp class. In that, I'll be sharing with you a learning management system where I have done a 3 days real estate training workshop. 3 days training workshop I have conducted for people. And that recorded version will be available, which runs for about nearly 4.5 hours to 5 hours. That recording will be made available for you in this learning management system. I'll be forming a separate WhatsApp group in which you will be added into that group. Only the paid members will be there in that group. Okay. And in that group, I will be posting a Google form link, and you will use that link to post your questions. Every day you can post questions. Each one is given the liberty of posting 5 questions. Okay. So every day you will have problems. Every day you will have some sort of issues. You can post those issues in that particular Google form, and you will get the following day replies to those questions in the form of either a video or a voice message or a text message from me. Then everyday video lessons will be there for next 60 days time. Everyday video lessons, which will give you a lot of knowledge about the industry, and then how you should become highly successful in this business, motivational videos and all that related to real estate. Because I've been in the real estate industry, so I'll be sharing only that, not the general gyan, right? What Shiv Kera is talking, what any other motivational speaker who talks about it. Those videos will not come. My own videos will be coming to you. My own motivational videos will be coming to you on a daily basis. Every Wednesday, right? Weekly review class will be there at 6 a.m. Today is Wednesday. Morning 6 a.m. I'll be conducting classes, review classes for all those who are joining. There, what happens in that review class? Interaction will be there. One-to-one interaction will be there. Rest of the people will be watching, right? It's going to be a group coaching, but individual attention will be given to people. Then the fee for this is just 2,999 rupees. This is the price that I have kept for this. Okay. So I would like to know from all of you that how many of you are actually ready to take up this course? Say IAR in the chat box. IAR means I am ready. I would like to see how many of you are really ready to see to take up the course. First of all, do you feel, right? First of all, do you feel that such a fee I've told you, 2,999, Amisha. I think you missed that point. 2,999 is the fee. That's all. Very, very affordable. Yeah, Elango and all that I've told you, I know 5 people have already paid up. Elango has paid up, Zamir has paid up, then Gaurav Jain, Vishal Jain. Already I've got some people who have already paid up and joined this course. Right? Okay. So while more people are still thinking about whether to say yes or no, since I already have some people who have joined the course, I want them to share with you their personal experience after joining the course, how they feel about it. They've gone through 3 days of course. Okay, only 3 days they've gone through. I want them to tell you that how they felt about this 3-day course. Can somebody volunteer and say that, yes, you will try? Elango, can you talk about it? Yes or no? Have you been able to go through my videos? Go through these 3 days lessons? If yes, then say. No, Jay Kilnani's question is, nowadays there are sites like nobroker.com and no, not at all. That will not affect your sales and all that. People who want, consultants, they will definitely come to you. Okay. So, Elango, will you be able to say a few words about the course, how it is and all that? If you have gone through only, you can talk. If you have not gone through, don't talk. I want your answer in the chat box. And then I'll unmute you. Yes or no? Elango, I'm asking you a question. I'm not getting your reply. Oh, Elango Raj is not able to hear me or what? I think he's gone off audio. Right. Jamir, will you be able to say? Jamir, have you gone through my courses? Unmute yourself. 2 days. Okay, but have you gone through? Yes, no?
Hello.
Yes, Zamir. Have you gone through that?
Yes, sir. I gone through that 2 days.
Okay. How do you find those courses?
I find, I get a lot of different information from you in this today's class. Basically, like which I haven't, heard from the normal real estate agent surrounded by me.
Okay. So you find it is good.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. It's a good, and it's under whatever you had speak in the today's training. It's a thinkable thing. I'm just thinking over on it. For the today's those know about the you discussed something, right? Okay, that thing.
Right, correct. Okay, Elango, I'll try to unmute you. See whether you can speak. Elango. Elango, I'm unmuting you. Please say hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes. Elango, have you been able to say? Again, I think you got muted. I'm just unmuting you. Yeah, please unmute yourself.
I'm trying. Yeah, now I am unmuted.
Yeah, right. So were you able to go through my courses?
Yeah, I have gone through your courses, sir. It was excellent and it was very informative. This is very relevant of that time.
Okay, thank you so much. What would you recommend to these people who have come today? What would you like to tell them?
I will tell you that just to follow what you say, sir. I'm telling you, you have such a rich experience and I am into this industry for a long time. And okay. I also see, I did a very good sale in the beginning. But after this last 2-3 years and all right, we suffer very badly. Okay. We suffer very badly. And what we are looking for that, these kind of situations, how people, you put one word now, do you want a mentor? Definitely we need mentor, sir. Right. And not only that, you need more kind of things like that. So, and we want to follow you what you say and very carefully.
Thank you.
And
thank
so
you
that will definitely will help us to gain a very good money. And I don't have any doubt about it, sir.
Thank you so much, Ellen. Right. Thank you so much. Okay, so you have heard 2 people who have already been taken up the course last week. So this WhatsApp course, whoever is ready, now I'm going to share my payment details, right? What you need to do, I'm going to share that, how to make payment. So you can use my InstaMojo link. One is that where you can use, either credit card or debit card, and you can use this particular link. Alternatively, you can Google Pay or Phone Pay me in this number 8553015850. Then my bank account details are available here. If you want to make a bank transfer or something like that. Then my WhatsApp number is here. Supposing you're not able to take a screenshot of this or you want these details, then you can take up my WhatsApp number, message me, and I'll send you the links. So whoever joins today, right, I need a minimum of about 10 people to join this, to form a batch, okay, separate batch. So if this has to happen, then I need 10 people. So what you can do is, I do not know whether 10 people will join today or not. So the first payment that you can make is about 999 rupees today. If you make 999 rupees today, then you need to wait till 10 people join up. Till then, you will be given, definitely you will be into my group. And in the group, I will have some excellent videos to share. I've got more than 100 videos, to share with all of you, which is very interesting and all that. On-site visits, etc., etc. All that will come to you. Okay, on a daily basis. You will be in the WhatsApp group, and in the WhatsApp group, important information will be given to you on a daily basis. Okay, for next 60 days time. And once I'm starting the class, when I get 10 people, I'll be starting the class. So that will be batch 2, right? The first batch is already started. I've got 10 people, right? The second batch will start, and I need 10 people for that. So if you pay up 999 today, one day before, when supposing, let's say the 10 people have joined, one day before I start the WhatsApp class, you need to pay up the balance 2,000 rupees on that particular day. It could be tomorrow. It could be 2 days from now. It could be 1 week from now. I don't know when these 10 people will join. But whenever they join, I will start the batch 2 for all of you. Right? If you are interested, then what you need to do is make payment of 999 rupees only today. Okay. That's all. So with this, my webinar is over. Now I will open the room for question answer session. Supposing somebody wants to ask me some question, they want some answers for that. This is the time for you to ask about the course, about anything that you feel like about real estate industry. Okay. So I'm giving permission to people to unmute yourself and speak, but please maintain decorum. Not everybody should unmute all at one shot and then talk. So Shaukat Ali is the first person who has actually unmuted. Yeah, you are welcome to ask me a question.
Okay, thank you, sir. I am a new entrant in this field.
Okay.
So I want to know this about this WhatsApp class. What's the timing or anything? Is there a specific time? 6 o'clock? No. We can,
weekly review, which I'm doing, that will be at Wednesday at 6 a.m.
6 a.m. Okay.
6
Otherwise, we can listen.
Otherwise, every day, anytime you can just watch, because it's going to be a recorded version. I'll be just posting videos, voice messages, and all that.
Second thing is it necessary to have that I should be a digital marketing expert in this? Is that a lead generation or like that you told, no?
Yeah, you need not be an expert in this, but if you have basic skills, that is enough.
What's the basic skills now, sir?
Basic skills means you must have a Facebook account.
Okay, that's how.
You must have a YouTube channel. You must have Twitter account, LinkedIn account.
Okay.
WhatsApp. Right? And these things, if you have and you are using it already, then this is basic skills. Okay. Now, in this, I want you to become expert. Right?
Okay.
How to generate organic leads.
Maybe my last and final question is, you are teaching us about the marketing or sales or consultant line. Okay.
Right.
Is there any subject that like a legal formalities of the land or properties?
It's not required, actually.
It's not required
for marketing people, because that is not we are not lawyers.
Okay.
We are only salespeople.
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary.
In case the client asks something like that.
No, you can refer that person to a good lawyer.
Okay.
See, if a doctor can diagnose your problem and tell you what is your problem, but for surgery, he might probably ask somebody else to do that job, isn't it? If he's not a surgeon.
Okay.
Like that. You are a salesperson. You can tell that this property is good, bad, or ugly, that you can tell him. But with the legalities of that, only a lawyer can tell.
Now, present I am an employee. I want to retire.
Okay.
So I want to enter in this field.
Please enter. Please enter and make the payment of 999 only today, and the balance 2,000 you can pay 1 day before I start the batch.
Okay. So total is 2,999.
Total is 2,999. Okay.
When is a tentative date to start?
See, supposing I get 10 people by tomorrow, I will start from day after tomorrow.
Okay.
I take 1 week of time to get 10 people batch. Then I may take 1 week to start. But in the meantime, your time will not be wasted. You will be by paying 999, you will already come into the group. Okay. And I'll post some interesting motivational videos.
But to be people, when we become expert in this field, we will become we also will become in this field. You will find some competition in this field. You total will find.
Which business doesn't have competition? It's okay. It's always good to have competition. It's always
that you don't mind.
Yeah,
okay. Okay, sir. Fine. Thank you.
Basi Reddy is asking for GPay number. I'm sharing once again that screen. Okay. The screen is shared here. Please note down your GPay number 855-301-5850. Please take a screenshot of this particular page. Okay.
Oh, done. Done.
Okay. And I would like to know from this group that how many of you are going to join this program today by paying 999. You say I in the chat box. That's all. Whoever says I know that 4 people, 3 people, 2 people, 1 nobody. I will know something. Right? How many people are going to pay this? Basi Reddy is paying. Shaukat Ali is paying 2. John Isaac 3. 3 people. So 3 people, 4. Mukesh Bharatiya, so Sirohi Bharatiya is going to pay. So 4 people. I hope that I'll be able to get 6 people, 6 more today itself, so that I can start the batch tomorrow. 6 more. Balaguru, no, Tamil edukka mudiyadhu. எனக்கு பயங்கர லோடு ஆல்ரெடி எக்கச்சக்கமா லோடு இருக்கிறதுனால என்னால தனியா அதுக்கு எடுக்க முடியாது. I'll do it in English. But don't worry, தமிழ்ல ஏதாவது உங்களுக்கு கேள்வி கேட்கணும்னா கேட்கலாம். ஃபோன் பண்ணி கேட்கலாம். Okay, so I've got 4 confirmations so far. Any more people? Okay, no problem. 4 to start with 4 is okay, good enough. I may get 6 more people later on, right? And before one day, I will tell you to make the payment of balance 2,000 rupees. Please go ahead and make this payment, and I will form the group today itself. Okay, you will join the WhatsApp group today itself. Okay, thank you so much.
This is a lifelong group, or for a year only, like that?
It's going to be there for 60 days. Then after that, I will upgrade you to a different course, because once I make you successful,
okay,
right, then I will tell you, you take up my 12-month course.
Okay.
Okay, the 12-month course is a longer period. That time you will come into a different group. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Your
Everybody.
GPay is not working.
855-301-5850.
855-301-5850.
Yes, 5850.
Yeah, it's not accepting payments.
What is it saying?
Currently, Sridhar is not accepting payments. It is coming in GPay. I will try PhonePe.
PhonePe, yeah. PhonePe you can try. Yeah.
I will try. Please keep one second.
I will also check my GPay. I see what is the issue. I don't know, because I've been receiving money. Anyway, no
right
problem.
now, have you received?
PhonePe, is it? Let me check.
I tried in GPay.
Okay, GPay you tried, is it? Successful.
Yeah, now I am going for PhonePe.
Okay.
Yes.
Successful?
Yeah, I will try it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done. I made the payment.
In PhonePe it has happened, is it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll tell you. Yes. Yeah, I think I've received it. Yes, 3477 is the last 4.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, what you do is, you take a screenshot of this and post it in my WhatsApp group. So Basi Reddy has made the payment of 999. Welcome. Congratulations. Okay, thank you so much, friends. All of you, please go ahead and make the payment and join my group. And then we will start the class as early as possible.